Under Siege 2 Dark Territory, the sequel to the 1992 smash hit film Under Siege, was directed by Jeff Murphy, and it sees Steven Seagal reprised in his role as Casey Ryback, the mild-mannered ex-Navy SEAL turned chef who's in for another action adventure. This film, the action switches from the sea to the rails, and we see Ryback along with his niece Sarah, played by Katherine Heigl, on a vacation travelling from Colorado to Los Angeles. But en route to their vacation, their train is subsequently hijacked by terrorists, led by Travis Dane, played by Eric Bogosian, and his right-hand man Penn. They turn the luxurious train into a mobile command centre, and they take control of a nuclear particle beam weapon called Grazer 1, which was invented by Travis Dane. Dane plans to use this nuclear particle beam weapon to blow up Washington DC as well as the Pentagon, and it is up to our hero Ryback to save the day. As always guys, thanks for the support. Please keep on supporting this channel. Hit that subscribe button so you can follow this channel. Hit that alarm bell as well so you can get notifications from me when my video is going to be uploaded, and also give this video a like as well. Under Siege was a pleasant surprise for me. Whilst the premise wasn't original, thanks to some great writing, great direction, great acting from Gary Busey and Tommy Lee Jones, and some great set pieces, Under Siege was the highest grossing film of Seagal's career, grossing over $200 million worldwide, and it's the only film of his to be nominated for Academy Awards in a technical category. So here we are with Under Siege 2, and like most sequels, it's meant to be bigger and better. Under Siege 2 is certainly bigger in terms of the scope, in terms of the set pieces that is utilised within the film, but is nowhere near better. This film is nowhere near as good or as entertaining as the first film. And granted that Under Siege 2 is rated an 18, it's certainly more violent. It doesn't have the class or the likeable characters that it did in the first film. Eric Bogosian and Everett McGill, who play Travis Dane and who play Penn, they are really good character actors. They've acted in films. Everett McGill was in License to Kill. Eric Bogosian is in the Law & Order TV show. So they're really good character actors, and they can command the screen. And whilst they are good, the dialogue that was given for them wasn't that great. Eric Bogosian's character, Travis Dane, he does provide comic relief in certain scenes of the film. When he threatens to blow up the Pentagon for $1 billion, and he's questioned why $1 billion, he says, I owe people money. So they're good, and they're okay, but their chemistry is nowhere near as mesmerising or as entertaining as Gary Busey and Tommy Lee Jones was in the first Under Siege film. Steven Seagal as Ryback. Steven Seagal is the same as he is in every film. I didn't see this film and thought, wow, Robert De Niro, move over. No. He's the same in every film. And he's more wisecracking in this film. When Ryback has a fight with Penn and breaks his neck in the kitchen, he tells him, nobody beats me in the kitchen. When he asks a woman to distract the terrorist and the woman comes out and says, oh, I broke my bra, Ryback breaks the terrorist's neck and says, oh, tits to die for. So there's little one-liners in the film there. And there's one unnecessary comic moment from Everett McGill's character where he and Ryback get into a knife fight. Ryback slashes his coat and then Penn goes, damn, you ruined my coat. So it was quite funny, but it was a bit misplaced. Katherine Heigl, for what she was given, I thought she was okay. Morris Chestnut, who played Bobby Zax, Ryback's sidekick, I felt that he was given the stereotypical black, wisecracking, swearing sidekick role. And I felt that that role should have been more three-dimensional. He was playing pretty much a one-dimensional character. There were things that you saw him doing there that were kind of cringeworthy, now that you look back on it. But Morris Chestnut is a great actor. He's going to do really good things, but that's not one of his best roles. Under Siege 2 it does have some great action set pieces. Some great shootouts, some great effects in certain places, and some great fight sequences. But you do get a sense of deja vu. So in the first Under Siege film, Ryback is locked in the freezer after getting into a fight with Gary Busey's character, Captain Krill. In the second film, Ryback leaps in the freezer to hide from the terrorists after they start taking over the train, and you think, okay, we've seen that before. Even the knife fight between Penn and Ryback, it is not as visceral as the first fight between Ryback and William Stranix, played by Tommy Lee Jones. That fight was more visceral, it was more faster, it was more entertaining. The fight between Penn and Ryback wasn't. Under Siege 2 suffers from delays in the narrative. That from a writing perspective, you would think, okay, they're trying to add tension. But from a viewer perspective, you think, okay, well, why didn't you do that sooner? There was one scene in particular where Travis Dane has utilised Grazer 1. One, to blow up a nuclear weapons factory in China, And the footage that they used for that was actually from On Deadly Ground, another Steven Seagal film. And he uses the particle beam weapon Grazer 1 to blow up a plane. He then contacts the Pentagon to let them know of his plans. And he suspects that the Pentagon may know the location of Grazer 1. So he uploads 50 ghost satellites, camouflaged, to disguise where Grazer 1 is hiding. And he says, in 45 minutes, I'm going to blow up the Pentagon. So, 45 minutes. During the course of that 45 minutes within the film, we see Ryback leap into action. He steals the targeting CD to delay the terrorist plans, and Dane realizes that without that CD, he cannot activate Grazer 1. After some action, Dane gets the CD back and then activates the countdown. Now, on this time, it's 20 minutes and counting. So they've lost 25 minutes. So when he activates the timer, the officials at the Pentagon then decide, okay, can you eliminate all the ghost satellites that don't pose a threat to the Pentagon within 20 minutes? Yes, sir. And then he starts asking them to start knocking them out. And you think, okay, well, why didn't you do that sooner? And this is just a vanity project for Seagal, because I've never seen anything like this. This man falls off of a mountain. This man jumps out of a car, rolls down a mountain, jumps onto a train. This man gets shot, falls under the train. And throughout all of these things, he's in impeccable condition. His suit's not ruined, his hair's not out of place. One of the best set pieces in the film was the train crash in the finale of the film. And what was so ludicrous was the fact that Ryback outruns the train. There's one scene where the train is crashed through everything and it looks like he's just jogging. And again, that's some bad visual effects here. And again, he just jumps onto the train and is in immaculate condition. Like I said in the beginning, this film is more silly than it is entertaining. It loses the charm and the sharpness of the first film. And there were just so many question marks. After Ryback and Bobby Zax have gained control of the train and shot the remainder of the terrorists, Ryback picks up the walkie-talkie and says, "Penn." And Penn responds, Ryback, and he said, "I'm coming to get my niece now." And I thought, well, hold on. How did Ryback know what Penn's name was? How did he know who he was? He didn't really have that much interaction with him. So there were just certain things that just left you with question marks all over them. And whilst this film is funny in parts, great set pieces, great shootouts, nowhere near as good as the original. And again, you would hope that with this film being an 18, they would ramp up the action more and build up more set pieces, which they did, but unfortunately, they didn't build a better plot. So I'll give this film a very, very strong 5 out of 10. So, that's my review of Under Siege 2. Like I said in the beginning, guys, please hit that subscribe button. Keep on supporting this channel. Thank you for all of your comments. Thank you for all of the support. Give this video a like as well. Hit the alarm bell so you can get notifications from me when my video is going to be uploaded. Leave your comment with what is your favourite, Under Siege 1 or Under Siege 2. Leave your comment in the comment section and I shall see you on the next film review. Take care.